And we're back, guys, with some Borderlands again. This is gonna be actually part 3. So we're done doing weird numbers and all this stuff. Not just that, we finally got done with the normal mode, so we can work on DLC. So that is fantastic. We don't have to be dealing with that anymore and stuff, and we can start moving forward with some fun DLC. I do ever want to talk about where I've been. I've been jumping back into college. My term had started, so now I'm there working on that, dealing with coding again. But I would say I'm not gonna let that really stop me from posting out videos, because to be honest, I should be able to post these videos a lot more sooner than what I've been doing and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try my best to really work on it and do better. I do ever want to start posting other content on my YouTube channel than just Borderlands, so I'm gonna be jumping back into streaming again on my PC, or really my laptop here, and posting videos that I find interesting, or just other games besides Borderlands. I don't want my channel to just be strictly about that, so look forward to that. Hope you guys like that. Another thing that's been on my mind is whether or not I should be doing this in really form or long content. It's a good thing that I am doing this short, but the problem is that it takes longer to edit, while versus if I do the long content, I don't edit, but it's really long. So I don't really know how I want to do it. I really want to make sure that the next time that I stream this, I don't have the volume up like crazy, like a dumb idiot, like I had for like the first 3 videos. So I notice it, I'm gonna do better on it and work on it. Another thing is to make sure that if I am going to cut this up, I'm gonna like take more of the fun moments. Right now I was getting my feel, but I think I got a better understanding of how I want this to come out. So with that being said, I can finally get done with talking about the nitty gritty and the small stuff. So got rules, obviously, about what I'm doing here, but before we jump into it, I gotta say this: if you like the content, then feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. You know, the usual thing that everyone says on their channel. Like the button, it's not that hard, okay? You can easily 1-2 punch, click a button, boom, done. It helps the algorithm for me. It gets my videos out a lot more so you guys can enjoy them, watch them, and stuff like that. And hey, I'm gonna be putting out more, okay? Tune in. So anyway, with that out of the way, we can finally talk about the rules for Borderlands. Rule number 1, I must hit max level on 1 character. Rule number 2, I must complete every story or DLC in the game. Rule number 3, I must also do any of the other difficulties that the story may offer. So things like normal mode, true vault, and hunter ultimate vault as well. Rule 4, I actually wanted this to be a cool rule for me, but my dumbass sucked at not dying. So with that being said, I was gonna make a rule saying, hey, I cannot die more than once, but you're gonna see after watching me, I'm pretty slow, okay? So I'm just gonna have a counter up. I must record and show how many times I have died. Rule number 5, I must stream this. So to make sure that I'm not cheating, that I'm not doing anything behind the scenes or getting weapons or gear while not streaming it. So we're doing it live. There's 2 rules that I have to add on to this. The second to the last rule is I must show every level up, so then you guys will know like what level I'm at, and I'm not like jumping levels, okay? You're able to follow like when do I level up and when I'm not. And then finally, the last rule is any boss or any enemy that I farm that I'm trying to get a weapon from or gear or whatever case may be, I have to show that in the video. With the rules out of the way, we can finally start the video. Encourage anyone to want to check out me just playing this dumb game and hearing me talk about random shit that comes to my mind and what I do on a daily basis. I would welcome you to go check out my channel, which is LofiNole on YouTube as well. If you want to catch these streams, you can also check me out on LofiNole on Twitch. I don't know if I'm still gonna be on Twitch or not. Hush hush, wink wink, nudge nudge. But hey, here we are. That's what we're trying to do today. We gotta beat this game. Like I said, I really want to beat it. This game that I've always been talking about, always been on my mind. Something that I just want to get done, at least, and put on my channel, because I don't care about whatever else. I actually went on Google search because I was searching of like ways to find like the good weapons and all that stuff for Borderlands, and turns out there's a freaking website that I think it's called Loot something. Loot. I'm gonna have it up on the screen, but basically it tells you like all the weapons that are like really strong in Borderlands 1, 2, pre-sequel, like all of them. So this makes the farming like really easier, cause so now I'll know like where I gotta go for my weapons and what I gotta look for, and this just makes it 10 times easier. Like, I'm glad that some people make that. Didn't even know that that even exists if I didn't ever like just get back on here really. You. That was anticlimactic. So now, if you hear like a loud thing going on, oh god. Okay, you should die here. Okay, cool. What? And there was a crate. That was a dev. So now I have.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
They hired bandits to stop all road traffic, then killed them rather than pay up. As a business strategy, murdering their employees will see diminishing returns.
So, got that first one. Oh. There was something else I got. Let me think.
Wonderful. Now, do your best to prepare yourself for what's ahead.
No, that's it.
I'll contact you
that's
again soon.
it. So after I got all that, we finally got to like the fun part, which was playing bingo. So every time our family gets together and we do like a holiday, we always play bingo. And so how we play is we play for money. And when I mean money, I'm not talking about like $20, $10, $5. No, I'm talking about quarters, nickels, and dimes, but mostly quarters. Okay. So you either be the wheel spinner or you're the person who is betting and playing. So today, that day, we played bingo, and it was so funny and so hectic. To the point where, usually since we always have these get-togethers and we were always playing these types of different games, and we usually stick around to playing bingo a lot, we had to make a rule. It was so annoying because literally, like, one person will win with one card in bingo over and over and over and over. Just somehow. Like, I don't understand. I don't know how, but for some odd reason, they just keep winning with the same card. So we finally made a rule saying, like, look, you cannot win with the same cards. No. You cannot keep playing with the same card after 3 wins. Okay, so when we finally make that rule, everything started to work. So, anyway, before that, my grandma was always winning like back to back, and to the point where some of my family members, including my mom and a few other people, was like, look, no, we gotta like ban this, we gotta hide this, we gotta rip that card up, woo woo. It was so funny. Okay, and
I can listen to you move
with me, I wanted to play, but I didn't have my money on me at the time, so I was the wheel spinner. Bruh, I would say being the wheel spinner for your family member to be yelling and screaming and like everyone having fun, everyone's drinking a little bit, and so it's hectic, man. It's so very hectic, and I had to keep up with like the new rule that I made, I finally made, which is can't win with the same card, three wins in a row. Also, we had another rule about if 2 people got bingo, the first person who called it gets it, and how the money system works. So usually how the money system works in our games is the first board is 50 cents, okay? Oh, finally, yeah, there was another rule. I'm sorry. There was another rule because of this, but I'm going to get to it. So I'm going to explain the money rule. So it was 50 cents a board. Then on top of that, for another board, it was 50 cents. Okay, so then after that, any board that was after that was always 75 cents. Okay, so it was hectic because they made this rule was because some people who wanted to get like 4 boards, 5 boards, and I mean we actually do this dumb stuff. Some people actually did get 4, 5, 6 boards, dude, and they will still not win, which is the funny part, okay? But we made that rule so then anyone who did get about those
You
boards
must prepare yourself.
had a
You
high
have
risk,
come
high
very
reward
far
type of
in your
playstyle to
journey,
it.
but
So
it is not
with
yet
that being
over,
said,
and it is not yet time to rest.
that was kind of how
Much
that's
depends
how they
on your
defeated the
actions
whole
moving
like getting
forward.
4 or 5
This
boards,
last challenge
and
will be your greatest.
now less people got a whole lot of different boards. But really deep down in my head, I thought that was a dumb reason to make a rule on it, because one, like, people who normally got a lot of boards, and if you have ever played bingo before or even watched someone play bingo, like, getting multiple boards sometimes sucks depending on your luck. And I mean, like, bro, like, a lot of times when we play bingo, people who had multiple boards, including myself, I was the dumb person who did get about 5 boards before. Trust me, you don't win. You might as well just stick to your 1 or 2 board and hope for the best. Okay. But anyway, so with that being said, I had to watch that rule, I had to watch the card rule and all this stuff, and it was hectic but very, very fun. Okay, a lot of screaming, a lot of yelling. We call it bango, or when you're like close to winning or close to getting like our final number, we say you're threatening. And it's so funny because our granddad came up with this word when he started to play. He always be yelling, I'm threatening, and they're just letting someone know, like, hey, look, I'm about to hit bingo if I get this last number. And it's so stupid. It's so very stupid. But I highly encourage, like, any family member to play that. And that's generally how our Christmas went. And that was the really fun part about it. And I got to spend time with everyone. Had fun with my brother and all this stuff. So, yeah, it was really good. That's generally how my Christmas went. You guys Christmas. Boom! Go! Yeah. So, there's been something I've been watching on Netflix that I've been wanting on to come back, which is called Alice, the Borderlands, something along those lines.
But I fired him for gross incompetence.
Wait, hold on, I want to hear
He
tennis.
stole a fragment from me and punched my dog, which was the 4th and final part of the key. The fragment is part of the key, not my dog.
Okay. So, anyway, I was watching the show on Netflix, Alice the Borderlands, and I loved it. I loved the first season. I think the protagonist of how he was learning to accept that he was in this world, he's trying to figure it out. He is like a really, really good like gamer, and because of this, like he's able to understand the games a little bit better than most people, and that's like training him to be better, blah 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 blah, yada yada yada. He was finally able to like make friends and have comrades fight with him and survive with him and stuff like that after losing 2 of his best friends that he known as, like, I guess since a kid and stuff. And they really had faith in him because they was always saying, like, look, you're gonna always like be able to survive this stuff, woo, because you're just that good. And so it was a good first season, and it ended off really, really well. And now, I'm not done with the second season, so I'm not there yet. But I was gonna like post like one of the episodes on my Twitter, and the second season caught me by surprise. The very first couple episodes is him like going against this dude, this band group, and I loved it because it was really, really new and it was something enjoyable. But the one thing that didn't make sense to me was, first of all, they had this guy like butt naked, like buddy booty naked for some odd reason in the show. Like, that right there just didn't make sense to me. But everything else, like, enjoyable. The fighting, the surviving, the going against each other, like how he was talking to him, teaching him things, stuff like that, even though they're enemies, like, that was really enjoyable. Why he was butt naked, don't ask me. Just watch the show and like you can have that same idea of thinking, okay? Anyway, so the next thing that I found really interesting is, well, this is when I'm start saying that I dislike. I felt like the episodes or the games, because the whole point of this game is to beat the different types of cards. So like if you play spades before, or blackjack, you understand king, you'll understand diamond king, heart
what is it, Heart Queen, the Jack, all that stuff. Okay, and so these big cards that are that really high stakes in blackjack or spades was the king people, or the special people, I would say, of these different areas that the protagonist had to go through and stuff like that, and you just felt like it was going through them too quickly. I just don't know. Like, I know I'm not done yet, but I just felt like it just went by too quick. And to me personally. Oh. I gotta kill bandits in their car. I would definitely say though, like, if you haven't watched the first season, I would definitely urge like watching the first season to see for yourself. But dude, like, even the second season to me right now is good. Like, right now I'm just trying to nitpick on it, and I'm trying to make sure I understand it. I'm not done with it, like I said. So, but I would definitely encourage anyone to go watch it, because I find it really enjoyable. I think any show where you're like trying to survive against other people, and the manipulation that you're having to go through with different types of personalities of what people have, the craziness, the psychoness of it, analyzing how the game is, understanding how to beat it, and trying to survive and not die. I think those types of shows or movies or series is always what I'm drawn to. So it's something that's always up my alley. Like the second game of the show, and I know it's spoiling, so my fault. Spoiling, woo woo, spoiling. If you haven't watched it, spoiling here. So the next part of the series where so there was another group in last season, and it's the guy that's wearing the jacket, the hoodie, and like this dude level of understanding how people are and their personality is just another level. And he was always a really, really unique person, even on the first season, but they didn't really show him because he was like the main focus. The main focus was the guy that lost his two best friends, and he's like a gamer. So we're finally getting to see like more episodes of not just the guy that's wearing this white jacket, but also other people besides him. And it's fantastic because he was pretty much in this solitude prison, and this game was pretty much they had to figure out who was the Jack of Hearts. The person who is the Jack of Hearts can kill people, can start making people kill each other, or well, my fault, I'm explaining it wrong, so let me back up. So everyone had to put a collar on their neck. This collar had different symbols. So it had a heart, it had a spade, it had a diamond, and you know, all the symbols that you're playing cards with. And so the point of this game was you had to trust another human being, and you had to ask each other, like, what is my symbol at the back of my neck? And after the time ends, because they're able to walk around, eat, go do things, and all this case may be, in this lobby prison area, they die. If they got it right, they survive. And it will continue on until every player is dead and the Jack goes alive, or the Jack dies. So the whole premise of the show, of that episode, was to figure out who was the Jack of Hearts. And it was awesome watching how that episode went. Even though it lasted for like 2 episodes, it was still really, really good. Like, I enjoyed that. The manipulation, the understanding of how people are with the guy with the white jacket, oh my god, it was fantastic. Okay, and so there was this one chick in there that I will say, like, she was like saying, like, yes, let's make a group, let's get all these people, and she somehow persuaded these grown people to like agree with her, be like, hey, let's vote this person off because he almost lied about my symbol and other stuff. But like, she was just really a psychopath that just wanted chaos. Like, that's all she wanted. Like, in my head, I thought she was gonna be like this super smart genius, but then she got played by like her other teammates, because one guy that was really, really sick didn't like how she was operating, so he was thinking about killing her. And then on top of that, she was telling other people, oh, we need to kill this guy because he almost lied to me. So then, two other people said, you know what? We're just going to kill both of them all since they're like killing people. And it was so good. Because the whole premise was, hey, you just got to trust your neighbor. You shouldn't manipulate people. You shouldn't trick people. You shouldn't control people by fear. It all came down to like trusting people as equal, and it was really, really nice to watch. The only thing I wish I could understand a little bit more was understanding like how they figured it out. Like if you pay attention enough, you can kind of tell what's going on. But to me, I still felt like there was something that was left out that I would have loved to know, like how did it get there? But yeah, hold on, I gotta take this. Okay. Oh my god! Whoa! 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 What is that? What is that? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Definitely keep running. Hollis gotta die, dude. Nice! Ah, dang it. Dang it! Yeah. Okay. Nice. I like it.
Look at all this stuff.
Oh, hey, I got a freaking orange one. I got an exotic in the freaking chest, dude. My luck. Nice. Oh, what is that? What is this? Oh, hey. Ooh. Oh yes, I gotta try it. It's an orange weapon. Gotta try it. Oh my god, actually. Oh my god. Go. Yep. 'Cause I didn't have my ability. Let me check the map. Okay. Can I? Oh. Never mind. I got too much going on. See, like once you get to the shield, it's easy, but die. Here. Yep, don't mind if I do. Dang, I like how they both just turned around to me. just wanted to check the loot. Check the loot out, bro. Bro. Nice. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Yes, but he works. Sergeant, get your team ready to go inside.
Don't give up. This creature may be immortal.
That was the most weakest boss. So, all that said and done, we can finally do the DLC, bro. We can finally do it. Let's go. But I'm probably gonna end it off whenever I load into one of the DLCs that I really want to do, and I'll pick it back up afterwards. This was like really long. I really want to do that one. This one I was stuck on as like a kid and I could never figure out how to do it. Please don't zombie. Please don't zombie. So, yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed my stream here that I did, or if you're watching this later on, or you may be watching this on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. I had fun, finally got done with the main story, so now I can do nothing but DLC. I don't know how things are going to play out from this point, because it's just been a really long time since I ever played Borderlands 1. So, with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully on my next day off, I'm going to be trying to stream again on here to continue on with this. And look forward to me posting the video of this previously of this. I forgot. I gotta work on that one, and then I can post this one, but it's gonna be up. It's probably not gonna be up like today or the next day. But yeah, follow me on Twitter at DarQueNole, DarQuenole, and all my other socials is LofiNole. But other than that, yeah, thank you for watching or checking the channel out. Other than that, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.